Hello. Hi, Maggie. Can you hear me?
Hello. Hi. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep. Awesome.
Great.
Cool. Very excited to be here once again for one more product updates webinar where we're going to show you
Me
through
too.
um, everything that has come to Team-GPT recently that you might not know about, and also what's to come and some of the things that we're excited about. And this is where we're giving some sneak peeks and behind the scenes before we announce it to the world. So we have a packed agenda for the next 30 minutes. We're going to talk about default private chats, Google Drive and Notion integrations, which is something very cool that we've launched in the past few weeks. New tool, speech to prompt, variables in the prompt builder, and then also self-service seat management. And today with me, I have Maggie, who's our expert in product marketing and is leading all things product marketing. So, Maggie, I would say let's go into it. Time is short, so maybe let's get
Let's
going
go.
with default private chats.
Um, I think that we should start with the big things, the biggest
Okay,
thing,
okay.
or
So let's do it. Then. Let's do it your way. You're in charge.
okay. So something that many people wanted, it's now live, and this is the Google Drive and Notion integrations. So you can now connect your documents and pages directly into project knowledge inside your project. And I'm actually going to show you how that works. I'm going to share my screen now. Uh, okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Good. So to connect Google Drive and Notion, you need to open a project here from the left sidebar and click on the project knowledge. And over here, you can see the Google Drive and Notion tabs. So you can choose to either connect to Google Drive, Notion, or both. What's the process with connecting Google Drive? You click over here and you log in inside your profile. Okay, and Google Drive is now connected. When you click on the button Add from Drive, you can select a document from your drive. And after it is uploaded, this document doesn't matter if it's a Google Doc, if it's a PDF, if it's a Google Sheets, or so on and so forth. It will stay inside your project, and all the chats inside your project will reference the document that you have uploaded. The process with Notion is pretty similar. You just need to click on this button, Connect to Notion, and select the pages that you would like Team-GPT to have access to. In my case, I'm going to select all the general pages from our Team-GPT workspace, and I will click on Allow Access. After it authorizes, you can add your pages from Notion. You can decide on the pages that you would like to add, but just so you know, only the parent page content will be included in the project knowledge. So if there is a page that is linked under one of these pages, you'll need to look for it, to search for it over here, and add it manually. So let's say I would like to select this page. My Notion page is added successfully. And now all my chats inside that project will reference the Notion pages that I have added. If you made some changes through the pages, you can quickly, or the documents that you have in Google Drive, you can click this button over here, which will refresh your content. Let's see, refreshing Google Drive file and refresh successfully. So this was something that um, people have been asking about, and yeah, I'm happy that we have it in Team-GPT now.
And there's more to come. SharePoint is coming next. So that's a little sneak peek
Yes,
too. Maggie, I'll just ask you,
yes.
there's a couple of questions from the audience here on how many documents does it support? Maybe we start with that one.
You can add as many documents, but keep in mind that the more documents you add, the more this will flood your context. So the more focused context you upload, the better.
Yeah. And the other one is, I think this was regarding the Google Drive integration. Only one single document can be linked. No, like more than one document. And are there plans for attaching a folder? Do you know about this?
To attach a folder in project knowledge?
Yes, from Google Drive.
Um, Not sure,
Okay,
to
we'll
be
double
honest.
check
I
on that.
think that you would probably, yes, we'll double check on that, but I'm pretty sure you will need to open that folder and select each of the documents one by one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Hope it answered the questions. Um, so up next? What's the second biggest thing? We're going by order of magnitude, according to your standards.
Yes. According to me, the next big thing that we introduced, we actually talked a bit about it on our previous webinar, but since it came out with the last updates, I think it's worth sharing. So I'm gonna share my screen again here with different workspace. So now you guys can add more seats inside your workspace by yourself. And before you needed to contact a person from support or from our sales team, and now you can upgrade all by yourself. So this feature is for admins only, and please note that the self-service billing system is only available for users paying through Pado, but this is like the most of our users. If you're not paying through Pado or you're on an LTD, please contact our team to adjust your seats. But how to manage your seats, it's super easy. You enter workspace settings and you head over to billing. And here in that billing menu, you can see the amount that you're paying, the number of seats that are taken inside your workspace, your billing details, payment method. You can explore our different plans, and you also have a transaction history. So over here, you can basically download your invoices. And if you want to adjust your seats, just click on that button over here that says Manage Seats. And we currently have 5 seats. Let's say we would like to increase to 7. So you need to enter the total number of seats you want your workspace to have. So if you want to add 2 more seats and you have 5 seats, don't enter 2, but add the total number of seats, which in our case is 7, and confirm changes. And after it has updated, you can see that the system will show the updated number of seats and the new amount being charged. So after you refresh the page, you will see an invoice for your latest purchase, which, as I said, you can download.
All right. It seems like a small thing, but we reworked entirely the billing system to give all our users
Yes.
more power in upgrades, downgrades, cancellations, and so on. And I'm very glad we made it happen because this is important. But why don't we go talk about maybe one of the new tools, speech to prompt.
One
What
of
do
the
you
new
say?
tools. Yes. We have a new tool in our tools section inside the platform. Uh, okay, I'm gonna share again. If you head over to tools, you will see this placeholder over here, speech to prompt. And if you click on it, uh, you will actually be able to describe verbally your task to the AI, and then enhance it and get a brand new AI prompt that is created according to all the prompting, the hottest and the latest prompting techniques. So this is basically a very, very simple way to create effective prompts without typing everything out. So let's try it out. For example, I'm going to click on that mic button over here, and I'm going to speak my task. I need to generate a landing page for a new mobile app that helps environmentally conscious consumers track and reduce their carbon footprint. The app uses AI to analyze daily habits, transportation choices, and purchasing decisions to provide personalized recommendations for living more sustainably. I'm now going to click OK. We had an we had an issue, a small issue, but let's try once again. I will click on the mic again. I need to generate a landing page for a new mobile app that helps environmentally conscious consumers track and reduce their carbon footprint. Let's test it out again. It's processing my audio. Okay, it did it this time. So basically, this is my task over here. And when I click on enhance prompt, I don't know why I tested the tool like a couple of minutes ago and everything was good. But you know, when you show stuff live, it always, there are always things that don't want to happen. But basically, okay, what happens with this tool is that when you click on enhance prompt, Team-GPT will generate a complete full-blown super long prompt with variables inside that you can save in your prompt library and later use. So you'll be able to save it and use it immediately. And sadly, you'll need to try it yourselves. Please try it out because that's the first time this is happening to me. I don't know. It's always when you do live demos, there's always stuff happening. But while I am still over here in our tools section, I'd like to mention just something, a real quick update is that variables are now live inside the prompt builder tool. So it automatically now inserts variables inside your prompts. So let's say my task is I need to generate a couple of landing pages. So I'm going to click on continue. I'm not going to answer the questions since this is only for the purpose of this demo. So this is my prompt generated from the prompt builder. And over here you can see that it has inserted some variables, for example, user provided details, and some other stuff. And then if you save this prompt inside your prompt library, you'll basically you'll be able to input different type of information inside these variables every time you reuse the prompt. So this was not immediately available when we introduced the prompt builder, but now we have it. So you'll be able to basically reuse the prompts with different variables every time. And maybe I can continue that's like the last but not least. This is a UI update that many of you asked about. So we listened, and your uncollected chats can now be private by default. We completely changed how the new chat creation looks like over here. So if you start a chat inside Team-GPT that's not a part of any project, you can automatically click over here and start a new private chat. You can switch, if you click on over here, you can switch between private and shared, and Team-GPT will remember your preference for the future chat. So now I'm starting, I change on a shared chat, so Team-GPT will remember my preference, and every time I log in and I just want to start a random chat, it will share it with my whole team. But if I want to change this and actually keep all my unconnected chats private, which is, I feel like, from because we talk to users, and I think it's most of the cases, I can click on private chat over here, and I'll automatically start a private chat every time I start a random uncollected chat. And you will see over here under Team-GPT's logo, there is a text and this icon over here, as well as here, that indicates that that your chat is private or shared. So I think that these are the main updates from me for this mid-April product update.
Thanks, Maggie. I think this is super useful. As Maggie said, there's been a feedback that people sometimes were creating chats that were shared and they want to be private, and now we give the power to you to decide what should be the default. And the default for us now is private. And if you want something to be shared, whether that's a chat or it's a project, you can make it shared. So I'm super excited about this one. Now I want to tell you a bit about what's new to come over the next 3-4 minutes. So let me just pull up the agenda again. 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. So main thing that's coming in the next few days, image generation. I'm sure many people on this call will be excited about this. We're starting to roll it out. So over the next few days, hopefully no more than a week, this will be available for everyone being able to create images within the platform, which I'm super excited about because it's going to unleash so many new use cases. Besides DALL-E, there's going to be an enhanced model. The second big thing, I would say the biggest thing we're working on, is the split view. So we wanted for split view to be different, not simply a canvas or not simply like pages that you could work on the side panel, but essentially the split view, you'll be able to have control over what you want there. It could be, for example, you can edit work on a page there. You can have your project knowledge as split view. You can have the prompt builder as split view, or custom instructions, or the prompt library. So this is going to be all optional, and depending on what's the work you're trying to do, you'll be able to pull this information from the side panel on the right that we'll be creating. So this is quite exciting, and I'm very curious to hear all your feedback in the next update. And the last thing is context library. So within the chat, we'll be creating some small controls, let's say shortcuts for adding instructions, adding web pages, adding files, and adding images all through the chat. So these two things will be a very big revamp of the platform. And I'm very curious to see how it goes and what you say, because we think it's going to be quite interesting. And yeah, this is it. We'd love to get the feedback. Like, feel free to try the things we showed you today, the private chats, the integrations. As always, we're building this for you. So we'd love to hear, especially as we launch new things. Click on the feedback button on the top right, and this comes straight to us, and we can tackle it right away. Within 24 hours, we try to answer to all feedback requests.
And we listen.
I will listen. Yeah, definitely. That's why we're releasing some of the things we are. I would like to open up for if there's any questions people want to ask. We've always been answering to a few on the chat when Maggie was speaking, but I'd love to, if anyone has any further questions, feel free to drop it here in the chat, or otherwise I'll drop my email, and you feel free to email me and ask around or give the feedback on the feedback button. But yeah, just the last one, Danielle, regarding mobile, I'll address it as well, which is, yeah, we are aware of mobile improvements are needed. The team is actively working on this, and over the next few weeks, it's going to become a lot more usable and user-friendly over mobile, and app itself, it should be planned for the second half of the year. And yeah, thank you so much. I don't think there's any further questions. And yeah, so we can wrap up here. Thank you so much, Maggie, for joining us as always. And we'll see you sometime next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.